Ioana, it is so good to get to spend a little bit of time with you. I know you've been an intern with us for a little bit. We get to have you for a little while longer, thank God. But
Yes.
I wanted to check in and ask you a few questions about how your internship has been and some of the things you've learned. So, first off, just wanted to know what has been the most surprising or exciting thing that you have learned during your internship?
Perfect. Yeah. So just to introduce myself, hey guys, my name's Ioana. I am part of the marketing team. So I am the marketing intern here at Endpoint Clinical, and I've just enjoyed my time thus far. So to answer your first question, I would say how surprised I am and how like marketing connected with the world of just like clinical trials. I feel like sometimes, especially in like say like a B2B company, it's so easy to just feel like oh, like I don't know if I'm part of the big picture or just like I don't know if I'm making a meaningful impact, but it has never felt that way as like a marketing intern. I feel like every message, every campaign, every ad that we put out, it's just like reminded me about the bigger picture. There's patients and families and care, and behind like all the work we do is very meaningful. So I feel like that surprised me a lot. Also, just like how strategic marketing in the pharmaceutical world really is. It's not just content. It's like you need to know your competitors, your positioning, and understand your audience really well. That way you can connect with them. And yeah, I feel like that has been so surprising to me. And I've loved just learning more about how marketing and then a biotech industry have like connected together. It's really cool.
That's awesome. So let's hone in on that a little bit
Yeah.
on the meeting that you were experiencing and the connection between marketing and biotech in general and focusing on endpoint. How would you describe your experience of the company culture?
I have loved the company culture. I think it's very purpose driven and supportive and growth focused. Everyone is so willing to help. And I think one of the things that I appreciate most, especially in my team, is how open they are to like new, fresh ideas. Even as an intern, like my voice is always valued. I'm always encouraged to speak up and contribute to like a fresh, I guess, generational perspective, you could say. And I feel like that is very, very appreciated because I've always felt like my ideas are taken into consideration. And I love when everyone can just sit around, throw some ideas, and then we just all get new perspectives. So I think that sense is supportive, very purpose driven, and the growth focus. Everyone just wants you to succeed and grow and is like willing to help you and answer your questions. So I've appreciated that a lot.
Ah, I love that. I love hearing it. I would I want to ask a million more questions about some of the things that you're proud of and that you've done on your team, but I will throw you just one of those. What's something that you would like to highlight that you did on your team or contributed that you're excited you got the chance to be a part of?
Ooh, like the LinkedIn paid ads. I love just looking at our message, seeing what works, what doesn't, going in each week and just like altering our audiences. I think that's been super exciting. And I just love how you get like analytical and data, but you also can hone in into your creative side and switch things around if some things aren't resonating with your audience. I think that has been super cool. Also, I have like participated in some of the event planning and I actually went to OCT Southern California back in September and that was so exciting. I think it was so cool going to my first event. I've never been to anything like that. So just seeing a bunch of people and connecting with them and networking has been just amazing. And I got to meet some of our sales leaders too. So that was super fun.
Oh, I love it. So you got to flex some of your skills for strategy and
Exactly.
creativity and
Yes.
connection making.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, we have so enjoyed getting to have you. And I would so love for any interns who come in that they similarly get to have a really expansive and rewarding experience. So, what advice do you think that you would give any future interns or upcoming classes when they join Endpoint?
hmm The first piece of advice that I would give is to embrace any challenges that you face. I know
Mhm.
me coming into this field, I didn't know what a lot of the terminology meant, or like I knew what it stood for, but not really like understood it. So I think like any roadblocks that you face, it's so important to just like problem solve and learn from it and ask around because people genuinely want to help. And at the end of the day, it helps you grow. Like you truly get out of this internship what you put in. And if you put in the effort and, like I said, embrace the challenges, then you're going to get a lot more out of it. And it'll just help you. It's a great skill in life to have anyway. So it'll help you regardless of where you're at. I would say that. I would also say building connections and putting yourself out there, setting intros with people, getting to know one another. It just shows initiative and it shows that you are willing to learn. And I feel like, especially working remotely, it requires a little bit more effort when it comes to building relationships because you're not like face to face in an office. So don't be afraid to connect with people, especially if they live around like your area, even just shooting someone a text to get like coffee or answering questions or just like wanting to know more about their position and what they do has helped a lot in getting your name out too. And I feel like people just are seeing that you're willing to learn and they want to teach and they want to help.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, intentionality will get you far, both in the workplace and in life. Well,
Definitely.
speaking of intentionality, thank you for setting aside some time to spend with me and to share and reflect on your experience. Like I've said, it has been such a joy to get to have you at Endpoint, and I have complete and utter faith in where you're heading next.
Yay. Well, thank you so much. This was lovely. Thank you for having me.